long-form content. What's part of this composite?
I had a lot of stories that I worked on as a producer and with other producers in our department. But I would say that our Black History Month special was one of the stronger parts. I worked with Taylor Musgrove, Thomas Whitfield, TJ. They had a lot of great projects in that, and it was a lot of fun. We got to kind of develop a look early on, and Jordan Arsenault, our other photographer, he was able to also shoot within that same guideline, and I thought it created a pretty singular piece.
Can you share a little bit? Of course, Chicago is beautiful, but what do you do to try to capture the essence?
Oh yeah, I think a lot of it is just like trying to capture the vibes, the fun times. It's, anytime you can get the CTA in a shot, you're super excited about it. But, this Holy piece up over at Navy Pier, that was a day I spent with Thomas Whitfield, TJ, and we were able to try to just capture just the energy, like the uniqueness of the city. Anytime I can get the skyline in, I shoehorn it in.
There you have it. Look at that energy on the screen right now. The color, the depth of field.
So it's always a blast shooting anything in the city, and I will say that holidays, special occasions, Chicago always turns out for it all. So it's a great time.
There may be some people right now who are like, "What's local-ish?" Can you talk about that a little bit?
So yeah, local-ish. It's a initiative through the ABC stations. We produce usually happy, lighthearted pieces, things of like community involvement, restaurants, what have you. And it's
that are local-ish.
Yeah, that are local-ish. So like you'll have this place does the largest pizza in Chicago type of thing.
Ooh, do you remember where that is? I'm interested already.
I just made that one up, but I thought it would work. But I've done stories of like the casket races in Forest Park. Wow. We've done all of these different things that are special occasions. I was just at Hexa Coffee in Lakeview. They have a biker meetup / goth coffee shop thing going. It's it's a lot of just the interesting things that you might not know just on the surface level, and it kind of gets you a way to find what's out there.
Why you get into journalism in part, right? It's the videography, the photography, but also the experience.
Yes. I think a big part of this career, it takes a lot from you, but you're also going to experience a lot. So I think there's a lot of joy to be found through a lot of these, the sacrifice, but also just by being out there on the ground, seeing what's out there.
Yeah, being in front of the story. It's a lesson. It's a lesson a lot of people can learn. Look, William, we appreciate this. Blake, we appreciate Dufner. Which one do you go by again?
Actually, in high school, I went by my last name almost exclusively.
So pick a name.
Pick a name, right?
Hey, that's my parents' fault.
What are you going to get engraved on the statue?
It's going to be William Blake Dufner. The full name. It stops a lot of confusion.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, and display it proudly.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All the best to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more winners after this.